Bulls.
Hop down the street.
Bulls versus Nets, bro.
We love basketball in Paris. It kind of expands a lot, so now a lot of streamers, YouTubers about NBA 2K.
Ah non, dommage. Let's go. Oui, je mets pas que des grilles.
Coming right up, the Bulls taking on the Nets. For Chicago, the best record in the NBA. And it's no accident. An elite team that expects to win every time they take the floor. Nets, Bulls, coming
First
right up.
win. Matatay ko na yung record ko last year. Okay, 18.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, they've got Cameron Johnson. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
Here's Schroeder. Misses the 3. Chicago with the ball. Here's DeRozan, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
He plays the game in so many different ways. DeMar DeRozan getting it done here with some nice handling.
Back to Schroeder. And the call.
What?
On the shot that sends him to the line. RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a veteran leader now.
Yeah, he's really matured. He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10-plus years in this league.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Chalk up 2 there. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
White against Schroeder. Passes to Claxton.
Oh. Nice throw, bro.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And there's the pass to Caruso. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Schroeder. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. To the inside, Bridges. And it's White with the rebound.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And taken away by Johnson. Here's Schroeder. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Schroeder's got 6 points.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Dosunmu, the pass to Caruso. And oh boy, a contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
For Alex Caruso, the advanced numbers say he is one of the best defenders in the league.
Eye test backs that up. Caruso just sticks to guys, performs very well against the best guards in the game, is tremendous at anticipating sets. It shows his basketball IQ.
And that
God damn.
one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Dosunmu battles through traffic and lays it in.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
On the wing, Bridges. Here's Claxton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
White the pass to Dosunmu. DeRozan for three. Another three for Chicago.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
The 11-footer. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. To the paint. Here's Caruso.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. 4-point game. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And it's Vucevic missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backdoor.
White, good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Schroeder. Claxton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. It's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Schroeder kicks to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Bridges for three. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 4. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Hard to deny Vooch inside when he can play over or through you.
Up top, Claxton. Up and in on the leg. Claxton's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Vucevic. That one goes in.
Vooch just brushes off that contact. He doesn't even feel that. It doesn't affect him at all.
Johnson outside. Back to Schroeder. Throws it up high. Claxton, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Trendon Watford's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Kata Bates.
Block yun yun. Nanguli. Cam Thomas. Tapik. Not on my watch, bro.
Diop comes in for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Walker subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. It's DeRozan with the drive.
Now that's his dribble drive. That's one of DeMar DeRozan's superpowers.
Nets trail by 8. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. DeMar DeRozan on top.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Claxton the pass to Walker. Shoots over Dosunmu, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And it goes down 2 points. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
What you doing, bro? Lagabog. Alam mo eh. No, bro.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's DeRozan, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Here's Claxton, following the score by DeMar DeRozan.
Oh!
And he gets it to go.
Inikutan siya, no? Oh, shit.
Claxton's got 10 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
DeRozan, that's
Difficult shot yun, bro. Opens the Drummond, pero mamaya ka na. Highlights, oh. Ay. See that, bro. Holy shit.
good.
Boy, when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. He's feeling it right now.
Now here's Walker. He has yet to score. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Snatched away. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Bates Diop. Rebound by the Bulls. To the middle. And the basket by DeRozan. And that's now 21 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Pass to Claxton. Right side to Walker. Watford. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Walker the pass to Claxton. Good D by Drummond.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan.
Yeah, we'll fade away, bro.
DeRozan's got 23 points.
Tough for a guard to hang in the paint like that, but not DeRozan.
Pass to Watford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Pass to DeRozan. Here's Dosunmu. Another 3 for Chicago.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Walker. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter, and it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thomas gets a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Stolen. Here's Walker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
The pass to Craig. Now here's Drummond. Claxton covering. Here's Watford over Craig. Craig pulls it in.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Down low, it's tipped. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And that one, good. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some own.
Here's DeRozan, and the corner ends with
Ang blakan ako. Ganda ng crossover. Uy!
some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Mirage now.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Mikal Bridges out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Thomas. And it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's the three-point bomb.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on Schroeder.
And Terry over to help. Inside. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Bridges.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old-school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
Thomas passes to Claxton. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And White kicks to Terry. Unloads from 13. A rebound by the Nets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road.
God damn, bro.
Having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Nets. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times. Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body, you know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest. But ultimately, you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s, so you took pride in that. And I think some of that pride has gone away.
Now here's White. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. And it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vucevic, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Green with the ball. Bridges covering. And Green gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Javante.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. To end the run, and the layup by Thomas. Thomas got 7 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Caruso, the pass to Green. The shot from the low post is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Brooklyn with another turnover here. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Thomas inside. He's against Green. 2 points. That one goes. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Terry kicks to White. And White slams it in.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
To the inside, Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Caruso, the pass to Green. Oh, Vucevic in position.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Teamwork.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Out to Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
Oh, man, he's feeling it.
Yan. Kami nakita ko nag-travel.
This quarter, they should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Terry outside. Green inside the 3-point line. Thomas grabs the rebound. So around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries, more missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, Carmel, the guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I've played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
Chicago with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. He rifled that one in from distance. White's.
Kaya natin yan. Oh, saan pupunta bro?
Got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Chicago.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Bridges passes to Sharp. Here's Schroeder, and that one clearly effective.
Whoa, wait.
Now gets the, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
Oh, nakataas na kami.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on. Here's a look at some stats for Terry. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 6 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And that one's good.
Schroeder. Dat was overal. Oh.
Schroeder. Schroeder's got 14 points for the game.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Vucevic. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Down low, Schroeder, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
And it's White missing. Nets trailed by 19.
FIBA World Cup.
Pass to Bridges. Caruso grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Schroeder from down in the low post. It goes. Schroeder's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The shot's good. 18 points for Vucevic.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Schroeder. Out to Bridges. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Terry, the pass to Taylor. Outside, White. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
So for the Nets, Trendon Watford's checked in for Sharp. Gata Bates-Diop comes in for Johnson. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Dennis Schroeder.
And to put things simply, this has not been his way.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's White. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Taylor's shot, good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Walker. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. They can't stop the run with that one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bridges against White. For three. And Mikal Bridges with the three. Bridges has got 10 points in the quarter.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the mid-air and torturing the defense in the process.
It's the Nets now. Bridges outside, and the shot goes in. Bridges has got 14 points for the game.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, and Walker throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Hangs. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. 5 points in the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Pass to Bates Diop. Fires for 3. And Brooklyn with the triple.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
So for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan comes in for Taylor, and it's Dosunmu in for White. Wasted no time on that one.
3 points yun, bro. Wala na to. MVP. Oh. Teka, 3 points yun.
DeRozan's got 26 points.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
Bridges, no one around him, and he can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Bridges with it, now guarded by DeRozan, and Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Stroke it from deep.
DeRozan passes to Dosunmu. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Passes it to Watford. Tipped away. And it's blocked. Bates Diop, the pass to Finney Smith. That's a two-pointer from Walker. That one rolling around and
ito wala. Defense. Tapik-tapik. Huli.
runs out.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And Drummond kicks to Craig. To the paint. There's the pass to Dosunmu. Lets the three fly. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
You're next.
Ringing the bell.
75.
That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Chicago, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He ended up with 26 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take good, not good, great shots.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft, hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got Alex Caruso. White is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And here is Johnson following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan.
Former teammates sa Lakers tong dalawa.
Schroeder against Caruso. And the layup's good off the glass.
Take him to school, bro. Oy.
Caruso's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
White, down it drops through the net for his...
Blonde there.
Ninth bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything
red hot.
He puts up seems to go in.
Back to Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's White. 22 points for him. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
White with the double team. Claxton. The shot's good, and the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Out to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. For 3, Bridges, and the Nets another 3.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Claxton, and Vucevic again. Vucevic has got 24.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
3-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball. Finney-Smith's got 8 points.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Lets it go from 14. Here's Vucevic, good on the 13-footer. 26 points for him.
Impressive.
26.
Really from that short 17 area, they are not missing many.
Passes it to Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on DeRozan.
This is the challenge that Johnson poses. He's someone that understands how to draw contact.
Thomas checked in for Bridges. So the wing on the left. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. And taken away by Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. The Bulls making a switch here. Green's checked in. White with the double team. The 3 from Johnson. They grabbed their own miss. Thomas gets the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
It's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Brooklyn's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations. where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from three, but he also has the height to shoot over.
Huli ka, bro. Hindi ko pwede yan, oh. Oh. Hindi pwede yan.
People from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
DeRozan in the corner over Thomas, and DeRozan with the basket on the assist by White. DeRozan's got 31. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bull?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
That's been all night long. You also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
And the Nets making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Taylor's checked in for the Bulls. Terry comes in for Kobe White. The feed to Green. Double clutches. Now the dish to Vucevic. The second chance effort. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Sharp. Green with the block.
Naka-block si Green o yung board?
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Terry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Boom.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. The pass to Thomas. Johnson outside. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound, Nets.
Chicago.
Let's see some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple of seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Brooklyn. Lonnie Walker comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Walker. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Shot's good by Walker.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
On the wing, Green. To the wing right side. Hits it from three-point range. Dosunmu's got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Green dishes to Terry. Fires the three. Green, no luck. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. They get it back. Here's Sharp. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard looking at Dosunmu. He's had some recent recognition for his ability.
Getting to appear in the Rising Stars Challenge. Look, a credit to the promise he shows as a young player. That selection can be very encouraging for a young guy.
Trendon Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
On the wing, Green. That one's good from the corner. He's got 8.
Terry.
Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the three ball is good. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Green has 11.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Walker. Back to Thomas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Thomas got 15 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Taylor. It's hauled in by Bates Diop. Bates Diop's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. Chicago calls timeout.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
The Bulls making a switch here as they close in on the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at Chicago. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course, Brooklyn, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And seeing where the Nets are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Taylor, a good finish at the rack off the slick field.
Oh, ole. Uy, spin. Uy. Tatapik mo pala palabas eh. What you doing, bro? Uy.
8 points for him.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Bates Diop. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Dosunmu. Good. Dosunmu's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Brooklyn's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's foul number 2 for him. Bridges, he's jacked in for the Nets.
On the floor for your Nets.
There's 1:34 left in the third. Thomas passes to Watford. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Watford's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Bulls, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now, here's Dosunmu. 14 points for him. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound, and that one's good. Drummond
pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Thomas. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half. The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Now, here's Thomas. Not a lot of room. Here's Bates Diop, and that one is hammered home.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
For the three. Tries again. And it's Drummond missing. Now here's Thomas. He's guarded close. Out to Bridges. With one on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Chicago running away with this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next.
Ayo.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Chicago.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Let's hear it for the Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. We've got Mikal Bridges. And it's Craig in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Roden. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Count it, good.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The rebound by Watford. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Bridges with plenty of space. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Bridges has got 19 points.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
And it's in there. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. That's tipped and stolen by Drummond. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Sharps checked in for Trendon Watford. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Here's Dosunmu following the bucket by the Nets. It's good from long range.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits. Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
The Nets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. In transition, here come the Bulls. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. To the middle, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Craig defending. Dosunmu, the pass to Drummond. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Craig. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Inside, Taylor dishes to Terry. And out of bounds. As the Nets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dosunmu. Here's Schroeder. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line, D-Ron.
No good on the second free throw. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment, always ahead of the pack.
And the Nets with possession here. After the miss from Andre Drummond. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls.
Yardım. Güzel. Bug.
And White kicks to Green.
Uy.
Pass to Drummond. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Cameron Johnson.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Sharp. And he makes that one. Here's White. Right side, Green. The offensive rebound. Drummond, good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's White. Off target from outside. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And then Sharp with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And that...
Grabe si Drummond. 20.
That one's good. Drummond.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's White. It's Drummond, high post. There's Green with the 3. Making 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Nobody near Schroeder. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Taylor passes to White. Lobbed up there for Drummond. It's stolen by Schroeder. Right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Takes it out to Schroeder. Goes back up. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes it.
Malupit tong isa.
On the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Nakakapag-dunk pa rin si Javonte, bro.
Here's Johnson. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes?
Huli. Binalibol.
Off the floor.
Whoa, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001 and then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny. Showing his ability to run the floor. Johnson making plays.
Passes it to Drummond. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Schroeder against Drummond, and stolen by Drummond. One-on-one here. Here's White.
Hey.
They kick it out to Green. The pass to Terry. The three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his fourth assist in this one.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of...
Get out of here, bro. Ooh. Ooh.
Pile up the points quickly.
Walker's checked in for the Nets. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Chicago. Outside, Walker. Here's the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. White inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressive.
Nangyari? Nagpause si ano? Si Schroeder. Wait, oh. Pati si White nagtakay.
There.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Schroeder. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got 23 points.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
White dishes to Terry. Makes it off the glass.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and then next thing you know, he was traded.
Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Keita Bates-Diop.
Here's Drummond, and he uses the glass on the layup. 22 points for him.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Johnson can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
He lobs up the alley pass and finished off by Craig.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Craig's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Schroeder up top, White covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Team
First one falls for him.
At the line. Dennis.
Schroeder hits them both. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
this was a team performing to its
71st
fullest capability.
win.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow.
71st, bro.
Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Andre Drummond.
The work he put in on the glass helps shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Here's Sharp, the Bulls knocking down the 3.
Oi.
6 to shoot.
Oi.
Here's Schroeder. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Let's go. Oi.
Outside, White. Terry outside. Back to White. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it,
Back
folks.
to back 71
This is Kevin Harlan
wins
saying thank you for
season.
watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Sige. Schroeder 27. DeRozan 31. Vooch 30. God damn. Look at the scores, bro. Sheesh. 4 blocks. Kay Green. Damn. Okay. GG's. On to the next one, pang 72.